Interesting. Space for all of these thoughts. Ooh. Let's leave. Let's, okay, so that's just gonna get better on its own, I guess. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Alright. Money. And morale charges. That's nice. I'm just stealing money left and right. What is this? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
I guess I can try a perception check. Slow, but...
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
So I think it's there because somebody thought that this was a good idea of decor.
No. There's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Huh. This game is so interesting. Yes, there are things there, but I can't get to them from here. Things there, but I can't get to them from here. You zoom out. Oh, hey. Letter R. Where's a crown on the ribbon below? A light above descending. Right in the mouthful.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Oh, so that's the hostel I'm staying at?
There's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you? Trash container? You're just a trash container. Yeah, Inland Empire is the thing that lets me talk to objects.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Fair. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's the extrasensory perception, man. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there?
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
That guy was kind of a dick. Open the trash container. Okay. Gonna fucking do it. I gotta go. No, 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 no. Oh, I have to leave first. Okay. Got it. Items. Tools. Equipped. Equip this to open lock containers in the world. Nice.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I'd have a low chance of doing this even with the tool. So we'll at least try asking. First, I'm gonna put the tool away. What's this? Looks like a call box.
Old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh my god, there's so many. We'll deal with that later. Can't get in. Alright. Yeah, let's go talk to the manager. Again. He might have more to say this now that we have Kim with us.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Number. This old woman. Does that mean you like me? Don't make me do it, chat. There is like a Twitch integration here that would let me like whole chat to see what I should pick sometimes, which is interesting. Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
What? All of these options are insane. No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I'm gonna go with number 2. I don't know. Maybe I have.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
She's enjoying this.
Your advances haven't thrown her off one bit. In another place and time, she would have probably welcomed your attention.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
My esprit de corps is like, dude, we should hire this lady for the fucking police. You seem to be in a chair. And how often is your husband away? I love this, how this game just whiplashes me back and forth between just fucking wacky comedy, like absurdist comedy, and deep, thick, dark noir. It's such an interesting atmosphere. Mirrors, did you spot what number 2 says? I know! How'd you like to roll with me? I'm gonna go with, you seem to be in a chair?
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Should I become a paraplegic? Yes. Yes, you could. Let's continue on with the I don't know anything.
It means I can't use my legs. I was in an accident some years back, injured in the line of duty, as they say.
So, I have to take a guess at this lady's past profession. And the options that this fucking game gives me are guessing that she's a rugby player, mountaineer, or a tightrope walker. Chat? Whatever happens next, it's on you. One or three. All right. I'm going to count that as 2 votes for a rugby player. And if I have more than 2 people watching, I'd be surprised. So, are you a rugby player?
Oh no, far from it. Although, I did come out to watch the boys play when I was in school. Oh, those tan calves.
I think we're looking at Mirror's future. What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Oh, shit.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
How do I not choose? Could I become a paraplegic? How do I not choose that? She'll probably think I'm flirting with her.
I hope not. Although the work you are doing for all of us is quite dangerous.
I love just the vast array of different ways that people react to me. I feel like a lesser game, a lesser writing staff would have pretty much everybody react like the clerk or the clerk at the fruit shop. You know, like everybody's looking at me like an idiot, like I'm a disdain. But there are some people, just because I'm a cop, they're like, yeah, buddy, on your side.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
Hmm. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Hanging out in a chair, playing pinball. I succeeded in authority check. You know, authority seems obvious, but I'm going to go read it anyway, because these things are fun. You kind of assume if you fail these checks, you don't always get to know about it. Cool for leaders, experts of psychological warfare. Respect junkies. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, know how far you can push a perp, and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations. Like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers, and they laugh at you. Oh, thank God I'm not in danger of that. Alright, so I'm going to choose, like, every time these checks happen, I'm going to choose to take this as, like, hints of who I am or who I'm supposed to be. And I'm going to run with them. So I'm going to go ahead and nod grimly. Someone has to do it.
But not you. You're volunteering. So thank you, sweetie.
Wait, do I not get paid?
So you volunteered sometime in the past for the beatdown and hell of bullets? So very you.
I'm gonna... I feel like I'm not smooth enough to choose option number 3, even though I want to. So, I'm gonna go with option number 4. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move
No
on.
problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I can't bring myself to say, how'd you like to roll with me? I'm sorry, I can't. I can't do it. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Suggestion? Every time we get a new skill coming up, I'm gonna investigate it. It seems like a good time to do that. Suggestion. It's also part of Psyche, which is one of my strengths. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Oh, interesting. There's an item that is reducing my power of suggestion. Cool for diplomats, charmers, sociopaths. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. Inception. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt, after all. At high levels, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy. And you'll know it, even if no one else does. Low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone, both during the day and at night. Well worded. It's like the first time the game has been subtle about that with its wording. Okay. I've got a suggestion that she won't judge me no matter what I say, so I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
I admit that I know where we are because it's written on my keys. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. What are these fucking prompts? Okay. I'm gonna go with number 1.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In hell. We're all in hell. In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
All I know is we're approaching the end times. Although I did look at the calendar, so I know the answer to this question.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Knowledge should always be rewarded. I've gained a kind green ape pen. For knowing what year it is. Wish all my tests were that easy.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
You kind of know where you are and what year it is. She's not worried about you anymore. Thanks, Grandma.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Interesting. Now I have to guess, because I honestly don't know. Right. Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization towers before us. At some point, I'm going to do a playthrough with, like, the fucking absurdist answers, man, but we are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Or, radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters. Foreigners and women. Gross. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I'm going to go with 2. It's kind of the more interesting, straightforward answer.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
All went extinct.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Interesting. I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear.
She shakes her head,
doing
suddenly
so
very
well.
worried. And you were doing so
There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
I wonder how many players came back in and talked to this lady in particular. I'm glad I did.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain dead.
She's not wrong. So, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Okay. I'm not going to ask her what the revolution is because she already said, you know, big topics are best explained by others. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
I'm sure Kim would love that.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Didn't she just say she was wealthy? Alright, I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
What a sweet old lady. She gave me an item. These things are worth things. I don't know how to sell them, though. Pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind of expression adorning its face. A kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Interesting. These lists of tasks are insane for a game about a cop.